Anyway, here I am, blogging back on a regular... Vlogging? We're vlogging, aren't we?
I'm out here in sunny Pismo Beach visiting my aunt, and I can't help but think that today is a glorious summer day. Every day of summer should be like this, with the sun shining and a slight breeze, and right at the ocean, and everything is so calm and pretty. This also brings to mind probably what retired life would be like. Every day is perfect. But unfortunately, school is coming back soon, and it just makes me very sad for all these summer days that I've wasted doing I don't know what. And I wish those days would come back because summer is coming to a close way too quickly.
But here I am at Pismo Beach's version of the Arts and Wine Festival, looking at fine art and enjoying fine music. Just looking around, and it's all so incredibly peaceful. Why can't it stay like this forever? I just don't know. When was the last time I wasted all my hours like this? I'm not even quite sure because it was so long ago. I want more free hours like this. So I was visiting my aunt at her house, and as you know, visiting family is always fun. We visit my aunt at least once a year, as she lives about 4 hours away from us, so it's a little bit far to go on a more regular basis, but both she and our family are really busy. She and her husband don't have any biological kids, however, they have many animals at their house. They have 2 dogs and 2 cats. And it's really cute because one of their dogs just happens to be the sibling of my dog, and it's really adorable when they play together. Sometimes, personally, I think the fact that my dog is a sibling over there is a lot of the reason why my mom insists we keep going back. She loves that dog. Anyway, with so many animals running around the house, 3 dogs and 2 cats, although one of the cats is rather stingy and we never see her, it's quite a fun house. I mean, dogs are just hilarious animals and they do all sorts of funny things. However, the moment that you take out the camera to film them, they seem to know that something is up. So, as a result, I've got no footage of dogs doing funny things, but they're so cute! Anyway, my aunt and uncle are not up on any technological things at all, and as a result, every single time we go over, we usually end up giving them lessons in how to use their computers and cameras and such. So, this weekend I spent a lot of the time explaining to my uncle how to use things like the copy and paste function, USB ports, flash drives, hard drive backups, and wonderful things like that. I also introduced him to the wonderful world of Skype because I don't really talk to them that often and I know that they want to talk to me when I'm at school. So, hopefully that will get something done. Now, I've taught them how to use it, but whether they decide to use it or not is another thing entirely. I mean, I don't know about you, but I've noticed that sometimes when it comes to things like technology, people think they know what they're doing. They'll just be like, oh no, my way is the only right way. Or they just absolutely refuse to keep up on times. Like, my uncle is still running Windows 98 on one of his computers. We are on Windows 7 now. Or in most of the world's case, Snow Leopard, go Mac! But he refuses to upgrade because he says it's perfectly good. However, with things like Windows, there's a lot of things like security that has been updated in the recent years, so he might need to get up on that, but he just doesn't want to spend the money. That's a little frustrating. I mean, yeah, it is really expensive to keep up with technology, but ultimately, in the end, it's worth it because if you get a virus and wipe out your entire hard drive, that's going to be painful. Anyway, thought I'd give a small little update of what I've been up to recently in my day-to-day life. Still working, unfortunately, but at least it's my last week, and I only have a few lessons to do this week, which in one way is a blessing because I know all my kids, but in another way a curse because I'm only working an hour every day. It's not really worth it to set aside my entire day for work, only for it to be an hour. That's sort of annoying. Anyway, here I am vlogging back on a regular basis, and that means that you should be too! I'm really waiting to see what you're going to come up with for your next vlog because it better be rather epic. See you next time! As much as I'm going to regret saying this, I'm actually awaiting my punishment. Actually, I forgot there actually is some footage of some rather strange animal behavior.